All right, Monster Jam All-Stars fans, we're here in Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana with the Spinmaster Stadium Series. Here kicking things off, we got Robert XD24 in the Gravedigger, William the Cat in Jurassic Attack filling in. We got Sleepy Raid and Black Sheep, excited to see that. Joe in Vendetta, Cross-Side in Broken Bones, and Gage Wildcat in Max D. And of course, you can't forget Savage Gamer in Wildebeest. I'm looking forward to seeing that truck brand new. Here we go, Monster Jam All-Stars Round 1 Racing. Here first, we got Gage Wildcat in Max D going up against Joe in Vendetta. They staged the line now. Let's see who's going to take the first victory of Round 1. Two console players, very skillful drivers. It looks like Vendetta has the slight edge off the line. And Max D, he hits the turn pod. Max D's all over the place. Vendetta just has to keep it together. And it's looking like it's going to be all Joe, and Vendetta will move on to the next round. Joe with the victory. Next up, we got Cross-Sided in Broken Bones. Interesting to see this truck come into Monster Jam All-Stars. Hope to see something fun from him. And in the near lane, we got his teammate, Sleepy Rain in Black Sheep, which is also going to be a great truck and a great addition to the Spinmaster series for Monster Jam All-Stars. Here we go, we're going green. And they're off. Black Sheep with the slight edge off the line. Heading into the first turn, it's all Black Sheep right now. Broken Bones is behind. What? And Black Sheep is going to flip. He's going to hit the turn tire. Black Sheep is over. I don't know what happened. Looks like troubles for Broken Bones as well. And Broken Bones is going to take the win. What a weird race. Next up, we got, who's this stud muffin in Lucas Oil Crusader going up against GXJ9 in Tough Stop. And off the line, it looks like they're dead even, maybe a slight lead to Tough Stuff. Here, let's see, Tough Stuff with the lead at the midpoint. Now, Tough Stuff just has to keep it together, and GXJ, in his return, gets a nice win over Lucas Gabbs, the current MJAS World Finals Racing Champion. Now we got Joe in Vendetta going up against Robert XD24 in Gravedigger. Let's see what he's got going here. Pretty much the odds-on favorite to win the series, but what? Vendetta jumps to start. What a, I don't know, light, I guess you could say he cut. Oh my goodness, and Vendetta just has to keep it together. He's not going to pull off the upset though, and Robert comes back and takes the win, showing dominance. And now we got Savage Gamer in Wildebeest. Looking forward to seeing this here. And now we got Godzilla's Best 45 in Avenger. And a nice start from Avenger, slight edge. Here in the heavier chassis, he needs a lot of momentum to get that truck around the turns. They're just about even, maybe a slight edge to Wildebeest. This is going to be really close. A little bit of a bobble, I guess, from Avenger, and Wildebeest is going to take the victory. And we got Cody Zapp in Wrecking Crew, another truck from the Team Scream team, going up against Cross-Sided in Broken Bones here in this round 2 matchup. Cross-Sided pretty much in his MJAS debut here, especially in the Broken Bones truck. Cody Zapp, I'm pretty sure he's competed a few times, and looking like Wrecking Crew has all of the lead right now, but Wrecking Crew into the backflip ramp, and Broken Bones is going to move on. Next up, it's going to be 7-Speed and Zombie going up against GXJ9 in Tough Stuff. And Zombie looked like he had a slight edge off the line, but it is really close. Back again, and they're just about even. I don't know who's going to take this one. Tough Stuff slinging it, but Zombie is going to edge him out. What a win. And now up next, Robert XD24 in the Gravedigger going up against Savage Gamer in a Wildebeest. I'm pretty sure we're in the semifinal round now. And there's going to be, looks like a slight edge to Gravedigger. He is really fast heading into this. But Wildebeest made the ground up. This is going to be really close. Wide from Gravedigger, tight from Wildebeest. Gravedigger carried the momentum. Wildebeest is over, and Gravedigger's going to win now at the other side of our semifinal round. 7-Speed in Zombie going up against Cross-Sided and Broken Bones. They're off slight edge to Zombie. The Broken Bones spins out a line, and it'll be Zombie versus Gravedigger in the championship round here in Lucas Oil Stadium. We got Robert XD24 going up against 7-Speed in Zombie for the racing championship here in Indianapolis, Indiana. My apologies. And it looks like it's all going to be Zombie right now. Zombie is beating him all over the place from the MJAS World Finals Racing runner-up. And Zombie is going to take the racing win. Or not. There was a red light, apparently. I guess we could say Gravedigger's going to take the racing wins. Now we look at our overall event standings. Gravedigger with 12. Zombie with 10. 8 at a tie from Cross-Sighted and Broken Bones. And Savage Gamer and Wildebeest. At the bottom of our table, Gage Wildcat and William the Cat sit with 2. As well with Lucas Gabs and Sleepy Rain. Joe and Godzilla is best 45. Sit with 4 points in the middle of our table. It's time for everybody's favorite competition. It's Monster Jam All-Stars Freestyle. And first up out of the gate, it'll be William the Cat in Jurassic Attack. Now we're just waiting for William the Cat to come on out. And here he is, William the Cat in Jurassic Attack. Here we go to kick off the freestyle competition. And here we go. He's all sorts of crooked, bad bounce, and that's going to be it, and a 3 from William the Cat. And now up next, it's going to be Wrecking Crew. And a nice start. 120 seconds on the clock, and another one flips out on their second hit. A 6 will take the lead. This is a quick freestyle competition so far, and looks like our tech officials are having some troubles moving Wrecking Crew. Now it's time for Joe and Vendetta. Your Monster Jam All-Stars Freestyle, a staple of the Monster Jam All-Stars tour in general. Joe's one of the best at it, and I've never seen him as a racer. He made it to round 2 tonight, so I am certainly looking forward to seeing what he can do for the rest of the Spinmaster series this season. But right now, he's just feeling out the track, wants to get some time on the clock, so he is able to put up a solid score, because time is basically money here in Monster Jam All-Stars. The more time you fill, the higher your score will be, is how the judging works. So if he can fill a good chunk of his time, his run doesn't have to be huge, he'll put up a solid score. He can put up a lot of points. And that was a little weird bounce there, but he's got it back. This is the first show of the tour. This is not a event you want to do poorly in. So Joe is definitely doing good, comboing everything. And in reverse now, up and over the jammer and onto the pod as well. Grabs the brake and he's back over the pod. That was a nice jump, wheeling into the cars. He saves that. What a save. And he is continuing. A nice hit off the jammer now. And he is on fire right now. 50 seconds remain. He's lining up for the Monster Jam All-Stars backflip ramp. He hits it. Perfect backflip. That is a perfect backflip from Joe. And now he's going crazy. Is to stop short in front of the 8-pack backflip ramp. Now is he going to hit it? He missed it completely, but other than that, it was a pretty good shot. Cross-threading. And a one-wheel wheelie across the track. 15 seconds remain for Joe and Vendetta. He's turning these fans on in Lucas Oil Stadium. 9 seconds, he goes for another backflip. Perfectly executed. He tried a corkscrew, I don't know, and that's going to be it for Joe in Vendetta. A 19, that is your new score to beat. Next up, it's going to be Sleepy Rain in Black Sheep. Black Sheep Racing. What of TMT Motorsports. Let's see what she's got. Just lining up, I guess, trying to figure out what to hit. It is a pretty complicated track. For a rookie, this is her debut show. So we'll see what the rookie season for Sleepy Rain is like. But now we're just waiting on that first hit, and there it is. 120 seconds on the clock for Black Sheep. A little messy coming off of that hybrid, I guess you could say. I don't know. Nice wheelie. And the bounces you can get are insane. So let's hope she doesn't get a bad one here. But other than that, a pretty solid performance so far, losing in round 1. But again, that's what comes with being a rookie. But overall, she's doing fairly well. That's a nice hit off the jammer. And what I'm waiting for personally, what I think the judges are waiting for is a wow factor, is what Joe put up. That and a good combination of momentum and some nice air is what's really going to get you to wow these fans. So you need a basically perfect mixed bag of all the aspects of freestyle. And that was a lot of speed heading into that jammer. And up and over she goes, and that's going to be it for Black Sheep of 15. She'll go into second place, but that will not be enough to dethrone Vendetta, who still sits in that hot seat. Now it's time for Gage Wildcat in Max D. Max D, not normally a truck you see out early, but here at MJAS, we like to base where people go in freestyle sort of off of their racing placement. So place bad in racing, you get earlier in the draw in freestyle. And now Gage Hanks is going to have to pay the price. But that was some nice air from Max D, probably the best we've seen tonight. And now he's still, I think a lot of momentum is what's going to win the championship for him here tonight. So that's obviously what he's going for. And that Willman, it's so front heavy. Some huge air and you're going to come straight flat down. So it can cause some weird rebounds if you're landing near ramps just like that. And I spoke too soon. And he's not going to be able to save it. And he goes over right in front of the MJAS tech officials. And it'll be a 15 for Max D. I guess a little bit of the commentator's curse got him there. And next up, it's going to be Lucas Gabbs in Lucas Oil Crusader, probably one of the most overrated MJAS drivers in history. So let's see what he's going to do in Lucas Oil Stadium driving the Lucas Oil Crusader. I'm not ready for this one personally, but here we go. Off of the pod, some nice air! Oh my goodness, how did he get that one back? I guess maybe I might have to take back the overrated part. But again, this guy is just, I don't know what to talk about his driving style. There's no technique to it at all. It is just all open gas pedal. And that is a lot of momentum from the Lucas Oil Crusader. And it would be really fitting for Lucas Oil Crusader to take home a freestyle championship in Lucas Oil Stadium. So he's going all over this track right now. And I think he's just going to keep going. And for those who don't know, that is definitely me. So I'm just going to commentate this as I would any other run. And I'm going to commentate myself in the third person. So this was, oh my goodness, what a wheelie. And the save. So this is probably, I think, the first time this has been watched back. A little bit of a wall tap kind of comes with this guy's freestyle runs. Around fifth, just under a minute left. A one-wheel wheelie. Taps the container again. But the momentum here is what I think is really going to make the judges want to give him a good score. Now, the MJAS tech officials are watching very carefully because if there's anybody who's going to break something, it might be this guy. A bicycle. That's nice. There's no two-wheel skills competition here, but a little bit of technical ability doesn't hurt anybody in a freestyle run. And now 30 seconds remaining. I think Lucas Gabbs is going to take it to the backflip ramp. What's he lining up for here? He tries a corkscrew. Did he? I kind of got it. I don't know, but he's still going. He puts it into a little stoppy. Some huge air, and that's going to be it. He hits the seating tarp. He will be RII'd in a 20. Lucas Oil Crusader takes the lead by 1 point, and he will go into the hot seat. The MJAS World Finals Racing Champion is in the lead, and now Tough Stuff coming out of here flying, and that truck, for some reason, to me, just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like the suspension on it is so much softer. The way it rebounded was great. Tough Stuff, one of the first 100% MJAS built trucks, zero replica here for Tough Stuff competing on the Spinmaster series, basically where the customs will thrive, I guess you could say, here in Monster Jam All-Stars for Season 3. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit us up on Instagram, MJAS Roblox. Make sure you obviously hit up the server so you can become an MJAS driver and don't do what GX just did, but almost flipped. MJAS is probably the biggest LRM Roblox tour to date, so I'm super excited to see where this season will go here, Season 2. And GX is just going for it here. Probably one of the greatest drivers in just this subgenre of the Roblox monster truck. What? He saved it! That was insane, and this is why his reputation is so high. GX can just pull that out of his pocket just like that, and now he's going to hit the backflip rip! Not enough. He under-rotates it in a 17. He'll go into 3rd place, and that won't be enough. Godzilla's best 45 and Avenger up next. He came out and sent it in true Avenger fashion. One of 2 Team Scream trucks on this tour. That was nice. That was a really nice wheelie, and he set it down perfectly. And now what I think we're going to see here that's really going to set him apart from the others is a lot of big air. And I guess the momentum is there as well, but you got to be careful not to flip these trucks. This dirt has not been nice to some of these drivers. So flipping these trucks is probably a little more easy when you're going fast into a turn, but there's some nice air from Avenger. 80 seconds left on the clock. That's just under a minute and a half, so he still has plenty of time to put up a good score. Right now, I think the judges are just waiting for more of a wow factor like we saw from Lucas Oil Crusader and Vendetta. Even some from Tough Stuff. If he filled the clock, who knows where he would have been. He was taking a run at Lucas Oil Crusader, that's for sure. But now here we got Avenger taking a run at him, but we just got to see if he can fill the clock. I think that's the #1 question. I think time is the biggest enemy here. He goes for the 8-pack. A little crooked, but he gets the save, no problem. And now off the jammer. He's going to set down the wheelie off the other jammer, nosediving a bit. And there's some nice speed. Godzilla is best 45. Virtually was a series champion last season. It was a little confusing. And that was a really weird bounce. Quick thinking made him recover from that. Now he's got 15 seconds left. A little bit more from Avenger. And Lucas Oil Stadium is pretty much on their feet for him right now. He goes for a stop. He's not going to get it. 9 seconds left for Avenger. Let's see if he can do anything big. Some nice air over the pod, and now a great run, but I don't think it's going to take the lead. And he flips it at the end. A 20! It did take the lead! And Avenger is going to take the lead. Oh my goodness. That is a shock. Now it's time for Cross-Sided and Broken Bones. One of the newer customs to come to the MJAS circuit. Looks like the wheelbase is a little longer for this truck. Two minutes on the clock for Freestyle. Now these MJAS driver athletes, or superstars I guess you could call them at this point, they don't take lightly to other drivers showing them up, so I think we're going to see here in the later runs from guys like Robert, they're going to try to put up really high scores because the score to beat is a 20 right now. And now normally that sits you comfortable, but Godzilla is best 45 knows he's got names like Robert behind him. And I don't think he's really, I don't think that's going to hold up, but you never know. But now we got Broken Bones, and he's having a decent run. But again, he needs the wow factor, and that was one there. He needs the wow factor, or else I don't think he's going to take the lead. And I think that's really going to become one of the main factors here. The other one being time. Right as I said, he needed the wow factor. He pretty much hit it on the spot. But the momentum is definitely lacking, and he still needs to fill time with around 45 seconds remaining. Wheelies it into a hybrid and sets it down nicely. I think he's going to line up for the backflip ramp. Hits it a little crooked onto the front of the chassis. That had to hurt. And 18 for Broken Bones. He's not going to take the lead. But a good effort there. Now time for Savage Gamer and Will DeBeast. Another one of those guys that can definitely be making Godzilla's best 45 a little nervous in that hot seat. Let's see what he's got here in Lucas Oil Stadium. One of the most infamous drivers that I think we've seen in a very long time. Definitely notorious for all sorts of things. But it looks like he had a little bit of trouble getting it over that jammer. This is a new truck that has never been driven before, so He's definitely got a little bit of learning to do with this new piece, but I think it's going to suit him really well for the Spinmaster series. And I think there's three things on these drivers' minds: time, momentum, and of course the wow factor. The momentum is here, and the wow factor was almost there, except he's probably just got us colossal property damage. It's going to be a 15 for Wildebeest, and I don't think that's going to be it for him. Now it's time for 7-speed and Zombie. The racing runner-up just off a technicality, which was a red light. Zombie, a fan favorite. The line next to this thing at the Party in the Pits earlier was huge. 120 seconds on the clock for Zombie. Now the momentum is here. This guy is probably going to be a star here on the Spinmaster series. Moving very quickly, a lot of momentum, so he's got that down. Now he needs to fill time, and he needs the wow factor. And he had to put it in reverse. That kind of takes the wind out of your sail a little, but he's going right back into it. Your huge air from Zombie. Oh my, he almost touched the sky. And he's still going. Now these MJAS machines, they don't break very often, and when they do, the driver normally has to put an absurd amount of hell on that truck. I think this guy might be the guy to, I don't know, pop a sway bar at the place. I don't know, we've seen a few things happen in MJAS that really doesn't happen anywhere else, so get your tickets, come see us. Because Monster Jam All-Stars is going to be on top for the rest of Season 2. You're 50 seconds left, just under a minute. For Zombie, he's going to go for a bicycle. He didn't really get much of it. Okay, the score to beat still a 20 from Avenger. And he's going to go for the backflip. Perfectly landed, and he's going to switch right out of it, and it was some nice air. That is great. The motor backfiring midair. That was cool. 30 seconds remain. The banners go yellow. Zombie is going for the freestyle win here. And Godzilla's best 45 has got to be nervous in that hot seat now. Lots of momentum. He's still going. 15 seconds left. He's going to go back to the back of the ramp. He hit it wrong. What was that? He got lucky. His truck has a wheelie bar on it. Some huge air towards the end. And that's going to be it for Zombie. The score might be able to take the lead. It doesn't. He's going to sit in second place. And Avenger will still have the lead with one truck remaining. And who's that one truck remaining? You know him. You love him. It's Robert XD24 in the Gravedigger. Made it to the final round of MJAS World Finals Racing. He placed highly in freestyle as well. Can't wait for World Finals 2, which should be, seems far away, but it will happen soon enough. Let's see what Robert's going to do here for the final freestyle run in Lucas Oil Stadium. He's going for a little moonwalk. He almost got it. Now he's just going for it in that Grandma Gravedigger. That body might run for a little while, depending on if he breaks it or not. So 100 seconds is on the clock still for him right now. The nice wheelie there, but Robert, he's always struck me as a racer. So not to knock his freestyle game at all, but he's always been a racer, and that's where he gets most of his points from. But I have a feeling he's learning to step his freestyle game up, because if he does, he could be virtually unstoppable on the Spinmaster series. So we'll learn as time will tell. There will be plenty more stops for this event, for this tour, my apologies, should I say. But the only time will tell, I guess we'll see. Goes into a stoppie, just under a minute remains. He's going to go for the backflip ramp. A little early, just about at the midpoint. Catches the front tire. He had a bad bounce, but he catches it right. Got it back. 45 seconds remain for Gravedigger. Now Gravedigger, the truck, pretty much is the father of freestyle. He came off that jump a little wrong, and that's going to be it. An 18 will tie for 4th place, but it looks like your freestyle winner will be Godzilla's best 45 in Avenger. Let's look at the overall event points. Here's 17 points for GXJ9, 15 points for Savage Gamer, 15 points as well for Black Sheep. 20 points given to, I guess, your tied winners, but I guess the tiebreaker will go to Godzilla is best 45, but your overall event champion is we're just waiting on word for the overall event champion. Your overall event champion is RobXD24 in the Gravedigger here, and he'll take the series points lead heading into the next event. I want to thank you all for joining me on MJAS Network. This has been Lucas Gabbs signing out. Thank you for watching Monster Jam All-Stars.